Hi, my crafty peeps. It's Beth here. So, I am coming on with, I want to say my most recent journal, but this is not my most recent. I've done a tag uh, journal book, and I've also done another journal, which is already sold. But I had not posted this one yet because we were going away on vacation. So here I am today to post this journal. And let's see, it measures 8 by 5.5. 8 by 5.5. And on the front of this journal, we've got a lot going on. This is some ruffled trim that I've sort of had in my stash. Wait, you're not. There we go. Let's lift you up. Lift up. There we go. That I've had in my stash now for, a while. But all of the other vintage laces that you see here are Brittany's from Redeemable Junk Journals. I encourage you, if you have not ever checked her channel out, please do so. She has got the best prices, top quality, sales. When she says she's going to do a sale, 99.9% of the time she's going to do a sale. So, yeah. So that's Brittany at Redeemable Junk. Here we've got some of her trim behind here. This is like some primitive. I love primitive fabric, y'all. Love it. So this is some green and white check. We've got a corner book page thingy. A couple of buttons, vintage buttons. This is a vintage lady on a fabric, like a piece of muslin, and that is from Selma Hood. She does some beautiful, beautiful vintage images. We've got a butterfly piece here. We've got a vintage ticket, laces. We've got Tim Holtz. It says sweet on here. This is some trim that I coffee dyed. Some creepy cloth. A piece of jewelry, vintage costume jewelry. Really, really pretty. All right, let's dig in. Now, like I said, I did this journal about 2 months ago or so. So if I've forgotten some things, forgive me. This is just the inside cover. I tend to not put pockets on the inside covers because I always make my journals so fat and chunky that I don't need to add a whole lot at the beginning. We have a collage page over here, butterfly, some book page, some leaves, vintage, ticket, paper dolls, Tim Holtz, Sentiment Be True. I did some splatters. This is some beautiful vintage lace from Brittany. A vintage button. And it just, it's also pretty. I love Brittany stuff. All right, and here we've got a piece of muslin that I just tied into a bow, made a pocket out of. This is all vintage ephemera. I'm not going to pull it all out because whoever buys this, I want there to be some surprises. Over here, we've got some rice paper. I love rice paper. I will throw rice paper at anything that sticks. And then over here on the back side, I've added some muslin for added, sustenance to the book. Here we've got, oh, there we go. Here we've got another piece of like primitive type fabric with a vintage button. We've thrown some, I've put a little bit of gesso on that page. This is a piece of onion skin paper. This is a piece of Tim Holtz with some leaves on it. A vintage stamp. And this says vintage on it. I think I did some stamping. Yeah, some stamping. Over here, we've got a lace pocket. And we've got some vintage ephemera inside of it. And again, I'm not going to pull it all out. I will show you this part, though. This is really pretty. And look at this. This is such pretty trim. Oh, my goodness. Ticking fabric. Can I just say how much I love ticking fabric? I'll say it again. I love ticking fabric. So anyway, there's that. Why aren't you opening there? I wonder. Maybe you're supposed to be stuck together. Yep, I think you are. Okay, so over here we've got a side pocket with a not a glassine envelope, a coin envelope, and some vintage ephemera. Over here we've got a glassine bag. And inside we've got some ephemera in there. Why? What is going on around here? Anyway, we're going to shove that in there. Here we've got on the back side some stenciling, some trim, the button, some washi. Over here we've got a Tim Holtz lady that is in a little teeny CD case. Oh, I love these little things. Are they not precious? Hello. Over here we've got some more rice paper, butterfly, some stamping I did on muslin that says journal, some flourish. Yeah, really cute. All right. Put you back and don't give me a hard time. Thank you very much. All right, and this is a rub-on. I think this is Tim Holtz rub-on, but don't quote me on it. Over here we've got, this is from Lorna Taylor, Tailor-Made Designs. This is some, I've added some gesso back here, rice paper, laces, and more beautiful laces. If I don't stop buying laces, I'm going to have to take out a public storage unit. Just saying. This is a beautiful vintage woman. This is a stamp from Lorna Taylor, Tailor-Made Designs. Check her out. Lorna has some beautiful stamps that you're not going to find anywhere else. So you don't check her out, you're missing out. This is some wings behind this beautiful vintage lady. Bunch of collaging here. Some lace that looks almost like a skirt. Here's a kilt pin. A vintage button. Not button. A vintage costume jewelry that I got from Brittany. Over here we've got a glassine bag that is teeny tiny with a bunch of stuff in it. And here we've got up and down the cute little, we've got some lace, we've got some trims, we've got some gems, we've got some buttons. You name it, we got it. Yeah. All right. Over here, we've got just a honeycomb stencil with a bee stamp. And then over here, we've got this beautiful lady. Look at her. Lady of the Night. Here is some beautiful vintage I'm going to say laces. They're not laces. They're trims. I got these from Brittany. This is just some Tim Holtz collaging behind it. You got a little feather You've got a Tim Holtz. I don't know what that is, but it's a Tim Holtz something, something, something. All right, and in there is a craft bag with some goodies in it. This is some beautiful ledger that I got from Brittany. This is a Tim Holtz large paper dolls. Be Authentic is his. This I did some stamping on some muslin, some beautiful trims. Tim Holtz numbers, some stamping again, and some more beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trims, and a little heart. Hello, can you see it? Where am I? Good golly. All right. Over here, we've got a pocket that I added just a little tag, Tim Holtz tag to. Vintage. Now, this is from Christina and Patrick Hill's shop. Unfortunately, they're not selling anymore. Makes my heart so sad. But yeah, they closed up shop for now. Hopefully, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll open it up again in the future. But for now, it's closed down. Here we've got some trim on an old like a German vocabulary card. Some trim, some stenciling, some gesso, some trim, some keys. Over here we've got this is a pocket, and then this is a jewelry, but a large jewelry envelope with some beautiful butterflies, some Tim Holtz. I did some splattering on this. Big button, gorgeous lace. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Over here we've got this piece of muslin, and then which has some bees stamped on it. Again, Lorna Taylor, Tailor-Made Designs. And then some lace, yada, yada, yada. And then here we've got a tea bag with a vintage image in it. Up here we've got some buttons, and we've got some vintage safety pins. This is a bulldog clip with a piece of seam binding on it. And this here says number 5 on it. This is a beautiful piece of not cardstock, coffee dyed paper, but they made this gorgeous image. I don't know where I got this. It's been a while, but it's beautiful. Rice paper, a book plate, Brittany's, I think it's a gas station receipt. I did some stamping on that. We got a Tim Holtz there. Open it up and you've got a pocket and another pocket. And I'm not going to open them all up because I want you to be surprised. This is the centerpiece. And it's got tags and florals and vellum with words on. This says journal. This says, what's that say? Enjoy the journey. And then up here we've got also some tags. And this page, I loved doing this. First of all, look at all of this gorgeous lace from Brittany. Oh my God. Say it ain't so. We've got some charms down here. We've got a butterfly with some stickles around it. This is a Tim Holtz frame that I sort of added some gesso to, and some florals. Behind here in the window is also a floral, and then it's got some numbers there that are also Tim Holtz. Here, this is a, do you open up? Oh, you open up that way. Wait a minute. What is going on? Okay, so this lifts up. This is a stamp from Sublime Stamps. Like I said, Christina and Patrick. Currently not selling at the moment. And then I did some stamping on these sort of tags. I forget what you call those bad boys. Alright, so this lifts up. You've got some paper dolls there. This is some vintage ledger. And then you've got some tags here. In here, you've got a bag with some goodies. Some vintage goodies. And again, we're back at this page. Over here, we've got a vintage lady that I've gotten out of one of Brittany's magazines. Like from the 1920s, no, I'm going to say 30s and 40s probably. And then this is a Tim Holtz thing that says, there is nothing that cannot happen today. You've got some butterflies, you've got an angel, you've got some buttons, you've got some beautiful creepy cloth and vintage trim, and on and on and on. And here you go. This is an old piece of vintage ledger. Over here, this is just a little, like, sort of frame. It says vintage at the top. And then this is a Tim Holtz. And then at the top of this, you've got, you know, your muslin with safety pin and button, vintage button, some other yummies and yummies. And then over here we've got, let's pull this out, we've got just a book page with some very simple trim at the top. This gorgeous lace and pocket down here. Okay. Don't give me a hard time. Thank you very much. And over here is a vintage lady. And she is on... What is that? First of all, these are scissors that are also a clip. Isn't that cute? And then here we've got this lady. We've got gorgeous Brittany trim. You lift it up and you've got some sheets of paper. Really, 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 really cute. Okay. All right, not now. And then these were the things that came from the other side that I haven't clipped back in. That's a paper doll. This is an old snap from Redeemable Junk. Over here we've got, this is a Patty image at Sacred Mementos, I do believe. And up here we've got just a piece of like muslin, colored muslin. We've got a key, we've got a flourish, we've got some buttons. And then we've got some goodies in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. And then over here we've got, I don't know, a tag. But how are you? Oh, you're, say, you have a clip. That's how you're being held on. And then over, over here we've got, some, up in, we've got some, like, embellishments and some laces. Yeah. Oh, my God, I'm so tongue-tied. Off that page. This one says Flutter, and it's just a little index card. This is some onion skin paper from Brittany. This one's blank. This one is beautiful. And it's got an envelope in there. And there's stuff in the envelope. Now this is a snippet piece. That's the word. Snippet. Forgot it. Anyway. And then we've got some not bulldog clips, but bull pins with some charms on the bottom of them. This is some older or newer lace. I don't know where I got it. Oh, wait, I know where I got it. Who shall remain nameless. That's where I got it. Give my right arm to not have it. This is a glassine bag. And this is a beautiful image. Safety pin. Vintage button. Beautiful trims. Over here we've got a pocket with a lot of gorgeous ephemera in it. And Lori B gave me these rosettes. Anyone who knows me knows I love rosettes. Like rosettes. I live for rosettes. We've got a butterfly here, a rusted safety pin. And then this flips open. This is a stencil that I have that says Inspire. This is some trim, a charm. Oh, and look at her. She's so pretty. Pretty. That's some book page, some, what do you call it? Washi butterfly. This says Beauty. And then over here, we've got a paper doll with some collaging from Tim Holtz items. This is a bulldog pin. And then on the back, we've got this tag that I made. I gessoed everything. I stiffened the fabric. So yeah, it turned out really, really cute. God, I hope I was in frame the majority of this book. It's my nemesis being in frame. And then on the back of this is another one of those Selma Hood muslin ladies. So pretty. And then this is from Brittany. This is a newer piece. It's just like coffee dyed. And then over here you've got all this beautiful trim from Brittany and redeemable junk. So, should you have any questions, get off. Don't worry about reaching out. And I am going to post this up on the Facebook selling groups for $100, I think. Yeah. Maybe a little more. I mean, there's so much authentic everything in here, so it may be more than that. But anyway, thanks so much, you guys, for watching today, and I will see you on the flip side. I have a tag book that I'm going to film, not tonight, probably either, I don't know, I have the grandkids all weekend, so God, I don't know. Lord help me. I love my babies, but yeah, I'm usually exhausted. But I will try to figure out when I can get that in. So, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and have a great night. Thanks.